Hello plant people, it's Nora the Leca Queen here. Thank you for joining me on my channel. Today I have my little Monstera Albo here with me, and just look at, this is her newest leaf. She's just doing so well. She looks absolutely gorgeous. Today I am going to be repotting this plant and I'll be putting her up on a moss pole, so stick around for that. But I'll show you what her roots are doing at the moment. So this is an aerial root. If you look at that, this is an aerial root that's come off of this node, and that's just growing and growing. I've got another one here, and this one actually has secondary roots coming off of that area root over there. And just look, her roots are just going insane. She is loving life in Leca. Actually, I could actually make 3 plants out of this. I could chop this plant up here, right? And that's got a root there, and that will survive. I could also chop it there, and I would have that one there, and that would survive. But we're not going to do that because we're not in the business of chopping up lovely looking plants. So I'm just going to repot this and put it up on a moss pole. So come along with me and we're going to do that. So I'm going to try very gently to take this plant out of this pot. So I'll just start by squeezing the pot and just getting as much of the leca out as I can. Oh, and look at that. Those roots are doing really well. They are so healthy. Look at how fuzzy that is. It's just absolutely divine. So I'm just going to gently shake off some of that, just ever so gently, and then just gently take those off. Now, this plant actually was rooted, it's been living in Leca for a while, and all these roots are actually Leca roots. They are all Leca roots, which is why when you look at this plant, you can't really see any dead brown soil roots because they've all grown up in this leca. So they've got very, they're all very healthy. So what I'm going to do now is I will attach this to the moss pole. So I'll put all this away and I'll grab my moss pole. So I've got a moss pole here. And this is a moss pole with a plastic sheet backing. I've got this moss pole for her because she's really pretty and I want her to look pretty on this magnificent pole. So I'm going to put this pole like this. And this is the bit that will go into the pot. So I want my plant to be positioned like so. So I have to position this plant, and I want to try and see if I can actually see, what I'm trying to do is push that area root into the moss, right? And that seems to be working, although it's come out again. That is, yeah, just try and direct that through, and look at that. That has gone in there, and that's my area root there. That's where I wanted to go. So I'll try and do the same thing with this one. I don't know if I don't think that'll be possible. I might just break that. So of course, leca flying everywhere. So this is what I've got because I've actually pushed in this area root into the moss, and that goes there. So that positions it rather nicely. Rather nicely, if I do say so myself, and that's where that's going to be. So I'll grab my Velcro tie and just secure the plant. So of course, like always, soft portion towards the plant. And that secures the plant there. So that right there is fabulous. That's exactly what I want my plant to be doing. So I will now grab my pot and start filling that up with leca. So I've got my pot there. And that is that's what that's going to look like. And I will now fill this up with leca. That is my pot completely filled with leca, and that's moss pole stands up, no problem. This is now my Albo on a moss pole and living in a bigger pot. There's no roots visible there at all. So all the roots are enmeshed within the new leca, and that plant is just going to thrive. Yeah, I'm really loving what it looks like now, and that is just absolutely fantastic. So if you haven't seen my video where I show you how to make a moss pole like this one, so this moss pole has a plastic sheet backing there, and it's got a metal rod at the back to help support the pole, and I don't need to hold it, and that is a stable without any support. Click on the link above and that'll take you straight to it. This plant is now going to thrive and will start to look like the Monstera I've got back there. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in a video where I show you this plant looking luscious with more new leaves. Thank you. Bye.